Hello, it's been a while, so here's another video about a dual, call it how you want, 606 electronic direct drive turntable, German turntable. Almost every turntable fans know this brand. So this is let's say in the middle of the series of the dual turntables. Goes under the radar for many times and doesn't get much love from the dual fans, because most dual fans look for 12 series or 10 series and some models from the 7 series like 701, 721, etc. The 6 series and the 5 series don't get so much love or attention, but this turntable is very good. Very good performer, keeps speed very well, minimal wow and flutter. I measured it with my phone app, and my phone app is very accurate in my phone. It gives 0.03 wow and flutter, and the speed stability is very accurate. This is a video, about some information. I bought this TT, this turntable. It's in nice condition, let's say. About $40 as not working properly. It had some speed issues, which I solved. Some deoxide spray here, some deoxide spray in the 33 and 45 mechanism. I'll show you later. I fixed the Q lever because it wasn't working, and that's it. The counterweight was broken, so I glue the back of the counterweight, a small plate, metal plate, and it works very fine. As you can see, when you move the tone arm, it starts, it's direct drive, the speed is very accurate. Here is Europe, so it is 50 Hz. It is 33. Very accurate. You change speed from here, 45. It takes a while. And again, 33. The pitch control is operational. Everything works fine. And when you play records, it sounds very well, depending on the cartridge you have. So some tips, let's say, for this turntable is, when they came out of the factory, they had an orthophone OM series, but it was for exactly this type of head cell. And if you wanted to put another head cell, another cartridge, you must buy an external adapter. I bought this adapter. I will try to put from where I bought it in the comment section the link. I am very happy with that. I think, if I remember well, I bought it 17 euros, if I remember well. But what you must know about the adapter, the cartridge, the orthophone cartridge that came with this turntable and without the adapter, it was in height, I believe, 14 millimeters. Most cartridges nowadays are 16, 17 millimeters. So if you put the adapter and a cartridge, the VTA adjustment of your tone arm changes very, very much. Because the platter mat, the rubber platter mat was with the TT, is thick enough, the cartridge is tall enough, so the VTA goes very off. What you can do? Forgive me because I'm with my one hand and my phone. I have not a camera. What I did, I removed the rubber mat, which was thick, and I made a very thin one, 1 millimeter, from leather. DIY. I bought leather, very cheap, and I bought a mat, and I created a mat very thin, 1 millimeter. So the VTA adjustment after that is correct. Very correct, very accurate. So if you buy an adapter for this type of head cells and you try to put a modern cartridge, you must make a thin mat. Otherwise your VTA is off. So let me try to show you how is this turntable under the platter. I will put my phone down. Forgive me. Just to remove the platter. The platter is heavy. Again, let's try with my phone. I remove the platter. The platter is heavy and it is with a material here to avoid ringing. So, it is a good platter. No rigging at all. It is like rubber, this. Very good platter. What I told you before, you must spray also deoxit here, and with a small toothbrush, soft toothbrush, clean it and let it dry. This is for the change of speeds. I don't know if you can see what's going on here, but clean also that. It is an auto return, not fully automatic turntable. It is auto return. That means when it goes at the end of the record, it returns the arm. But I must do that to show you with the platter on. So let me put the platter on again. I will put my phone here. Give me some seconds and I will put the platter to show you also the auto return. Okay, I install the platter. I install the platter mat. Forgive me again, I'm with my phone. So I installed the platter. Let's see the auto return. So it does the auto return and shuts the motor down. Okay, the arm is a typical dual arm, lightweight. So if you want, for many people, for many reasons, if you want the best from a cartridge, you must stick with Orthophone OM cartridges, which are very light. But the Orthophone OM cartridges are 1 millimeter higher than the Audio-Technica. So the VTA will be 1-2 degrees off. If you want to have the best VTA with the adapter and the cartridge for today, and if you like the sound, you must go with the Orthophone 2M series. You know, the 2M red, the 2M blue, but the 2MR series, they are shorter. They are 14 millimeters high. The 2MR series. They are designed for turntables that have no VTA adjustment, so they are shorter. If you go with the Orthophone 2M red, yes, it is heavier for this type of tone arm, but you can also make the counterweight a little heavier so you can balance it. As you see, this is right here balanced. So you can put any cartridge you want. The only problem will be the resonant frequency, as many people say, which is with a mathematical, you can find it with a mathematical exercise, I don't know how to say it. but I've tried many cartridges that don't match with dual tone arms, and I had never a problem. They sounded all fantastic. That's why the dual tone arm has up to 3 grams cartridges, 3 grams of tracking force. A very nice TT. So, if you find one and you had speed issues, clean the pits with deoxit, clean the 43 adapter, 45 and 33 adapter. Watch out if it has the original orthophone cartridge or you need the adapter. If you put the adapter, I remind you, make a very thin platter mat. If you go with 2MR from orthophone series, the 2MR, you don't need to make a thin mat because they are short. Speed stability, very accurate, very low when flutter. It has everything you need. The construction of the base is not very good. It's not something expensive. It is, wood, plywood, how you call it, MDF. And the base, the bottom, is plastic. So, not the best construction, but that's why they were affordable. They were cut costs to be affordable in the market. If you know and have some skills, many, when they get a dual turntable, they made their DIY chases from real wood and the bottom from real wood, and they sound better in terms of external feedback. But even with this base, with these chases, I have no feedback at all when I hear on loud volumes, and my speakers are, that close from my setup. In external base, wooden base, I have no feedback with this turntable. It is very well isolated with the suspension. It has suspension, 4-feet suspension. Oh, now for the feet, the springs that are here, the springs, watch also this. Inside the spring there is a plastic material which try to keep the spring, make its movement straight. But some plastic, they are bent, and they mess with the spring and they don't let the spring do its job right. So, if you don't have springiness, let's say it here, if you don't springiness here, if your turntable is not very springy, watch out for this plastic material, and if you cannot bend it in its correct shape, cut it or remove it. The springs will work fine even without this plastic material. So, another thing to consider when you buy a dual turntable in general, those springs and the plastic inside the springs. I don't know what else to say in this video. A very nice TT. If you have some questions, you can ask in the comments. I'll gladly will respond because this channel does not have many followers. It's an amateur channel, so I will respond to everyone. There are not so many comments. So, if you have any questions, I'll gladly help you. I'll try also to put the link from the adapter if someone has this turntable and wants an adapter. I don't know, if you find a turntable like this in a price, let's say, up to $100 if you are in the United States, or 100 euros if you are in Europe, and you like it and you want a direct drive, with a low mass tone arm. If you like the design, I'll say go for it. With a little service, this is a very simple turntable underneath. It's not like the 12 series on the 10 series. It is not very complicated, just an auto return like most Japanese turntables. Very easy to service, very easy to maintain, nicely sounding, a very nice direct drive turntable, built to last. So, that's the Dual 606 electronic drive turntable. Goodbye.